All right. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. We got power yoga today. Let me make sure everything's good on my end on this side here. All right. So power yoga, all you're going to need is your mat. That's it. We're actually going to start in a seated position. So I'll encourage you to get to that on your mat. Make sure everything's good here. So again, we're just going to start in a seated position. And I encourage you this morning, hands can find the knees wherever is comfortable. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And this morning, just focus in on your breath. Don't try to change it, but just find it. And as you're breathing this morning, relax the muscles of the face. Relax the shoulders down. Sitting nice and tall and elongating that spine. And again, just breathing. Finding the breath. Feeling the breath go through the nose, into the lungs. And on that exhale, feeling that air leave your body. And again, at any time this morning during our practice, just coming back to this breath. And when you're ready, we're going to take a few shoulder rolls. So hands can be on the knees here. Eyes can stay closed or open, your choice here. And we're going to gently pull those shoulders all the way up to our ears. And then pull them behind us. Nice big shoulder roll here. I want you to exaggerate this roll as big as you can. Trying to get that full range of motion within those shoulder joints, within the collarbone. And again, just moving here. Nice big backward circles. Gently moving through this roll. We're going to do one more, and then at the top of this roll, I want you to squeeze those shoulders. Keep them squeezed right by your ears. Tensing those shoulders, tensing the upper back. Purposely drawing the shoulders up. And when you're ready for that next exhale, big exhale, relax them back down. Just let them drop. Now we're changing directions backwards to forwards now. Nice big shoulder roll. Same thing. Draw those shoulder blades behind you. Lift those shoulders up to the ears and allow those shoulders to roll forwards. And again, one more time here, holding those shoulders at the top of the ears. Nice big squeeze. And when you're ready, relaxing them, letting them roll forwards. Next, we're going to stretch out a little bit of our neck here. So just gentle rolls, tilting that left ear to the left shoulder. And we're just holding it here. Feeling a nice big stretch in that right side, relaxing the right shoulder down, relaxing the left shoulder, and just allowing your head here to stretch. And when you're ready, tucking that chin to your chest. Stretching the back muscles of the neck, the upper back. And again, actively pressing that chin into the chest. And when you're ready here, right ear to right shoulder. Again, relaxing the shoulders down. Allowing this stretch to pull on the left side. And then lastly here, tilting that neck all the way forwards, allowing that head to drop back to the upper back, stretching all those throat muscles. And then when you're ready, pulling your head back to center here. And now we're going to go the opposite direction. So to the right side, gently moving through all four of these points, at your own pace, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Moving to the right side here. We're going to do one more full rotation on the right. Take your time with these. And then when you're ready, switching to the left. Same thing, we're going to do 2 full rotations, hitting every single one of those points. One more big rotation here. Coming back to center here, I want you to extend that spine, really stretch it out, sit up nice and tall, and we're going to do a gentle forward fold with our legs crossed. So hands will come to the floor or your mat, whichever way you are, and I want you to crawl those hands slowly as far out as you can. Gently relax the head. You might feel some pull and some stretch in the hips, that's okay. Again, being aware of your breath here. I want you to actively reach a little bit farther. Inch those fingers just a little bit more. And then relax back down. Go ahead and walk those hands to the left side of your mat here. Left side of the room, nice big stretch on the right. Again, relaxing the head back down. And when you're ready, walking it back to center here. Right over to the right side of your mat, right side of the room. Nice big stretch on the left. And again, relaxing that belly. No judgment this morning. Relaxing the head. Then you're going to walk those hands back to center here. And then I want you to slowly and gently walk those fingers back up, rolling up that back, vertebrae by vertebrae, nice, slow, tall, sitting back up here. Last thing, we'll do a little bit of a twist. So from that mat, left hand will find the back of the mat. Okay, I want you to ground through all of those fingers. Right hand will find the left knee, and I want you to gently twist here. Finding whatever pull is comfortable for you. Actively look back with that head, tilt the head back to the left. Nice gentle twist this morning. And when you're ready, coming back to center here, left hand will find the right knee, right hand extending back behind you. And again, actively looking that head back to the right. Nice big stretch. And when you're ready, coming back to center, go ahead and place those hands on the mat. We're going to find our tabletop here. Hands in knees position. We're just going to flow through a few cat-cows, so stretching out that spine. When you're ready, inhaling, dropping that belly, lifting the head, the heart. Exhaling, rounding up that spine, squeezing that upper back here. And again, just moving with your comfortable with your breath. Inhaling, dropping that belly. Exhaling, rounding back up here. And if your breath is not matching, that's okay. Just keep it flowing. Nice big inhales. Nice big exhales here. And if one feels better for you this morning, I encourage you to hold it a little bit longer. We'll do one more each way here. And when you're ready, coming back to tabletop here, nice neutral spine, we're going to do a puppy pose. So left shoulder and left hip, you're going to drag together. Looking back to the left side here, nice little left oblique squeeze. When you're ready, coming back to center, to the right, right shoulder, right hip, squeeze together, activating that right oblique, actively looking behind you. And again, just flowing through this here. When you're exhaling, squeezing those hips and shoulders together. Inhaling, coming back to center, exhaling right to the other side. We'll do this one more time each side here. On the left. And the last one here on the right. We're going to find our child's pose. So shift those hips back, extend those arms in front of you, rest the head on the mat, relax that upper body, and just let that belly relax. And again, becoming aware of your breath this morning. Is it faster than what you started? Noticing any tension in your body. And when you're ready, we're going to find our first downward dog. So extending those hands in front of you, flipping those toes underneath, shifting those hips back right into our downward dog. Again, you can move through this dog if you need to smooth those hips, those knees, shrug the shoulders, whatever you need to do to feel comfortable. And then when you're ready, finding some stillness in your body. I want you to actively think about pushing that chest back to the thighs. I want you to look up at your belly. Actively push. Nice big chest opener here, stretching out those hamstrings. And again, holding this dog. When you're ready, both toes digging into the ground, lifting those heels as high as you can get them. And when you're ready, setting those heels right back down here. Again, lifting those heels. Actively pushing that chest back. Dropping those heels back down to the floor. And when you're ready, lifting those heels one more time. Dropping them back down to the floor. When you're ready, we're going to step, walk, or jump both feet in between the thumbs. Inhale, half lift, flat back here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, go ahead, step back to our plank. Exhale, chaturanga all the way down. Or hover. Inhale, low or high cobra. Exhale, curl those toes underneath. Shift right back into that downward dog. Find our flow this morning. We're going to go through this a little bit more here. So just moving through our body this morning. When you're ready, stepping both of those hands or both of those feet up to those hands. Inhale, half lift here. Knees can be bent. Exhale, forward fold. Round that spine. Inhale, step back to that plank. Exhale, all the way down or hover. Again, control yourself on this way down. Inhale, low or high cobra. Exhale, flip those feet underneath, down to that downward dog. When you're ready here, inhale, step, walk, or jump both of those feet up. Inhale, half lift here, nice flat back, squeeze that lower back. Exhale, round that spine, forward fold. Inhale, step back into that plank. Exhale, all the way down. Or hovering. Inhale, low or high cobra. You choose where you want to be this morning. Exhale, downward dog or child's pose. That's always an option. We're going to add on to this flow. So again, step, walk, or jump both of those feet between the hands. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Standing nice and tall here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift here. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping back into that plank. All the way down or hover. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Last time through this flow here. Inhale, step those feet between the thumbs. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back into that plank here. all the way down or hover. Inhale, cobra. Exhale into that downward dog or child's pose. Whatever fits you this morning. Next, we're going to work a little bit of our balance here and our leg strength. So when you're ready, step, walk, jump, both those feet back up. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. We're going to find a little eagle pose here. So I'm going to face you. Eagle is a nice squeeze of the upper and lower body, okay? So when you're ready, left elbow into that right, twisting those arms. If that is uncomfortable for you, you can still keep those hands at heart center here. When you're ready, lifting those left toes, grounding them into the floor, lifting the right, crossing it over. So there's no space between those thighs. And again, your eagle today can be low, it can be high. You choose where you want to be, and we're squeezing. Actively squeeze that chest together. Shift the shoulders down. Ground through those left toes. Actively squeeze those thighs together. Finding the balance. Pulling the belly all the way to the spine here. Nice active balance. If you need to readjust, readjust. We're going to gently come out of this eagle pose. So I want you to unwrap those hands. Okay? I want you to unwrap that foot. Try to keep that right leg hovering. And we're going to find a tree pose. So heel, sole of the foot will find the calf. Or if you want a little higher, you can go a little higher. As long as it's not right on that knee. I want you to actively push that right knee away from you, opening up that hip. Again, pulling the belly to the spine, elongating the spine as you breathe. You can keep your hands here or you can extend them out. Actively reaching those hands all the way up here. Breathing. That left foot might be a little tired, that's okay. Again, anytime you need to step away and readjust, that's fine. We're going to take a gentle tilt from this tree position, tilting to the right side of the room. Again, finding that balance. If those hands are at the heart, that's okay. Again, head, heart, or extended. Gently push that left hip away from you. Gently coming back to center here, dropping to the left side of the room. One might be easier than the other, that's okay. Remember, grounding through those left toes, the ball, the foot, the heel. Coming back to center here. Hands at heart center. Exhale, release that foot back down. Shake it out. Now we got the right side. So, when you're ready here, right, I will face you. So again, now we're switching those arms, right elbow into the left, eagle arms on the right side. Right leg will come up, left toes will come up, grounding through those right, crossing that foot here. And again, your eagle might be different than the left side, that's okay. Actively pushing through those toes. Shoulders are drawn away from the ears, chest is tall. Belly is pulled all the way to the spine. And again, becoming aware of your breath. Focus on it. Notice how it's changed from the beginning. A few more breaths here. And again, we're going to gently come out of this eagle. So gently unwrap those arms. They can come to heart center here. Unwrap the left. Try to keep it hovering over the ground. And we're going to find that tree. And again, ground through those toes on the right. Opening up that left hip here. Actively push that knee, left knee away from you. And again, hands can stay at heart center or they can extend above you. Your choice this morning. Pull that belly tight here. Actively reach all the way through those fingertips. Actively push that left knee away. And when you're ready, we're going to gently tilt to the left side of the room. Push that right hip away from you. Nice core engagement here. When you're ready, coming back to center, dropping to the right side. Working that balance. When you're ready, coming back to center, gently putting that left leg back down, hands at heart center. When you're ready here, nice big inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to stay in this forward fold. Feel free to bend those knees. Relax the head, relax the neck. When you're ready here, another big inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift here. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping back into that plank. All the way down or hover. Inhale, cobra. Back to child's pose. Shifting those hips back. Again, we're going to rest here for a few breaths. Relax the belly. Notice how both legs might be feeling this morning. And again, finding your breath, relaxing the head, relax the face muscles, allowing that belly to hang. When you're ready, coming up to tabletop here, and then finding a comfortable seated position. We're going to end with a little bit of core. We're going to do a boat pose. So I will show you options before I ask you to get into this. So boat pose, you are on the glutes, on your seat, here, legs are straight, arms can be here, here, whatever you want it to be, okay? If that's too much for you, hands can also be behind you. Again, this is your practice this morning. Find whatever is comfortable for you. So go ahead, tilt back onto those glutes here. Have those legs come off the ground. And then find what's comfortable for you. If this works for you, arms extended in front of you, that's fine. If you want more challenge, straighten out those legs. That's too much for you, that's okay. If you're having trouble with balance, those hands can find the mat behind you. As long as you keep that chest nice and tall here. Working that core. Again, hands can be above you. Legs can be straight. You find your pose this morning. Whatever works for you. Gently place those feet back on the mat. Extend those legs nice and straight. Hands will find the mat behind you. And then we're going to gently come to our forearms. And we're going to find a little bit of a fish pose. So I want you to actively push that belly to the ceiling. Drop the head behind you. Actively squeeze that lower back. Nice big arch stretch here. Squeeze that lower back here while we're stretching out the core. When you're ready, coming back to center here, relaxing that belly down. Shifting that gaze forward, coming up on those hands. Here's our boat again. Find whatever boat works for you here. Lifting those toes off the ground, hands are off the ground. You're finding what works this morning. Keep that chest nice and tall here. And we're going to hold it. Again, finding your breath, keeping the breath flowing through the nose, out through the mouth. And at any time, if you need to readjust your boat, go ahead. Arms can be straight, legs can be straight, whatever works for you. Actively push that chest forward here. A few more breaths here. Nice, strong core, we can do this. When you're ready, set those feet on the mat. Hands will come behind you. One more fish pose here. Legs are straight, coming down to the forearms. Relaxing the head and actively pushing that belly away from you. Elbows should be right under the shoulders. Back of the neck should be resting on that upper back. And again, pushing that belly button to the ceiling. And when you're ready, dropping that back to center here. Coming up on those hands. And then slowly, we're gonna find a resting pose here. So from our upright position here, I want you to slowly extend all the way down to a lying position. Slow, take your time with this. Again, allowing vertebrae by vertebrae to hit the mat. Nice and slow. So when you're down on your mat, palms can be up. I want you to relax the back. Find a comfortable position here. We're gonna stay here for a few breaths. Allowing your body to cool back down. And again, during this time, I want you to focus on your breath. And I will let you know when you need to move again. And when you're ready here, slowly bringing some awareness back into your body. So maybe wiggling your toes, rubbing the thumbs across the fingertips. Gently coming back to awareness this morning. And when you're ready, gently rolling to one side of your body. It does not matter which side. And then coming up to a comfortable seated position here, gently pushing yourself up. And then finding that position we started at this morning. Hands can find the knees or be at heart center. And again, closing your eyes if you're comfortable. Last few breaths here. Inhaling, elongating that spine. Exhaling. And again, realizing how your body feels this morning. You feel better than what you started. And I will end our practice by saying thank you. Thanks for coming on here. Hopefully you're feeling good. Other than that, have a great rest of your day.